Last we left our heroes. You were face to face with Morgut, the amphibious Lord of the Loch and potential steward through to the Fey realm should you accomplish the task at hand, to feed him. By the countdown of 6 croaks, you raced around the space seeking food for the massive froghemoth, and after various mishaps, found he had a penchant for the giant ash-black slug that is native to this region. You managed to find several of these beefy boys, and with a varied assortment of other felled forest creatures, Morgut's mouth closed and the croaking ceased. With a belch, it was clear he was satisfied, and your frog fairy awaited you. As you began to disembark, however, Augustus hung back as Ray suddenly began acting against her companion, displaying signs of fear, trepidation, and anger at the concept of delving into the Feywild. With calming words, Augustus managed to corral his wildfire spirit, and altogether, you stepped within the awaiting maw. Morgut descended into the lake and breached through a portal below, sending you all flailing into the pond and the bayou-like landscape of islands and snaking waterways beneath the purple hue of a twilight sky and the unmistakable magic and energy of the land of fairies. Despite the wonder and awe most of you were experiencing, Enid and Augustus were experiencing something altogether different. Their hidden memories of a life lived here in the Feywild, locked away by some magic of the Fey, had become unlocked, and in their return, and the rush of a lifetime of memories hit them like a psychic swarm. Augustus did not weather the revelation quite as well as his sister did, but Enid was able to recall with relative clarity their former lives, their home, parents, highs and lows, all now accessible to you. The implications therein caused some concern and debate amongst the crew of you as to what to do now that you were here. You need to make it to the Starless Citadel with the relative urgency, but to travel the Feywild proves chaotic at best. Luckily, you happened along the path of a charming and amiable little Fey creature, 1.5 tall, little puffball with massive bat ears and wings, who introduced himself to you as Flittermouse, and who has invited you to his home for dinner and various revels. As you entertain the idea of him acting as your guide through the lands of the Fey, you stand at the threshold of this massive sycamore tree treehouse, multi-tiered and multifaceted, as we begin tonight. You have managed to make your way up into, as I said, the threshold. You are free to enter or wait on the kind of almost like porch balcony outside of the main structure. The door is left open as you see Flittermouse has bound his way inside, and you hear the clanging and falling of pots and pans and dishware and cutlery and things as he begins to pull together what he has to prepare dinner and to host.
Bunch of pies. That's what we were promised.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's
He's
right.
never made one before.
Berry pie.
And we've scaled it, right? We're inside it now. We're in the tree.
You guys have managed to make the climb, a little harrowing, but you have arrived up top. For some of you, much easier. Others, a little bit more tricky, but still.
How big is this front door on this treehouse?
It is. You're going to have to crawl. But the rest of you, actually, Andy and DeCrane, you guys will have to duck pretty heavily. It's perfectly sized for the bunny rabbits. But Mogden, you're definitely going to struggle a little bit coming in and out. However, you do notice on the interior, you can already see, as I said, the door is open and there are other windows and things. It's not so small that on the interior you'll need to be crouched the whole time, but your head is scraping probably the otherwise what would be cathedral ceilings to someone of Flittermouse's size. You'll just be hitting the roof.
I'm picturing the Gandalf dick from Fellowship of the Ring, where every time he turns around, he's like, "Oh yeah," just smacking his head.
Yeah,
Matching his head.
That's about right. There's a lot of arches, a lot of kind of having ducked through doorways and not sure what's on the other side. But for the most part, relatively comfortable.
Okay.
I feel like August would be kind of hanging by the door waiting for Nettie to come in, and then kind of slide up next to her and say something like, I feel really like conflicted. Well, first, how are you doing?
I mean, considering we just got a bunch of memories back, or at least I did, it's still so crazy. How are you feeling?
It's really hard to process, to wrap my head around. You and I have so much history with our moms, and then I think about how much I love them and I love the farm. But then to get all these memories here, Benny, we have a family here. And who knows how much time has passed since we've seen them. And I know we're supposed to find Ursa, but I'm worried about them. Our other family. Should we try and go see them on the way to Ursa? I don't know. I think we have to. I mean, it's not really a question. Family's everything to us.
Wouldn't they be looking for us? Wouldn't they want to know that we're okay?
I hope so. I'm kind of worried. I'm worried how much time has passed. I'm worried if there's people who are still looking for us. I don't know, Kyle, can I try and remember, have a moment to just think about, the last memory here that I have before it's gone?
Yeah, you begin to try and just take a breath away with your eyes closed and even maybe a step away from Enid and just really try and focus. And all you can hear is the pounding of blood in your ears and the static noise and that pain of the headaches that you have been experiencing since coming here. And just your mind is just plagued with too much noise to fight through at this point.
I think I'll just kind of shake my head of that, and he's also thinking in the back of his head how literally moments earlier the forest, the literal environment around them reacted to his negativity, so he's trying to stay calm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think we got to figure it out, but Flittermouse really wants to make pies, and I think we shouldn't be rude about that.
No, we gotta stay and have his pies before we do anything else. I agree.
Maybe we can be really complimentary and nice, and he might reveal where he's seen other Harringons, where we could look for other Harringons.
Yeah, exactly.
I could weaken him by taking his energy, and then maybe he won't want to do anything with pies.
Well, I think I want a pie now. I don't know.
He's so nice. He's making us pies.
The pies are for people who don't know real food.
Green, you just said you suck at energy for
Pies are food. Pies are real food. Do you know?
Let me clear this up. Mogden, have you ever had a pie before?
Not for a long time, but the Crane, I've never seen you eat real food, and I cannot speak for everybody else, but Mogden is very hungry and will not turn down pie at this time, so please do not deter our guest or our host from making these pies, you see?
Very well, I will just observe.
Much appreciated, my friend.
Just seeing them on either side of the bunnies, just cool guys stare down.
Talking over them.
Yeah. Where's Flittermouse now? What's he up to?
He's in the house. You can still hear the clattering of various bits and pieces. You hear just as he's just going about. You can't quite see until you make your way inside what he's up to, but every now and again you hear him just kind of muttering and puttering around, doing his thing.
Oh wait, Enid, you said you remember some stuff, some Feywild stuff, right? I've talked to a lot of different people in a lot of different cultures. Is it offensive to ask if they want help, or is it offensive to not offer help? Because some people have wildly different expectations.
Oh, well, I don't really exactly 100% remember that, but just from training, I think, if you just say, do you want any help with anything? And then they'll probably be like, oh, no, that's okay, because they're too polite anyways to say no or yes, they want help. Yeah. It's up to you, really.
I'm gonna go try to find the kitchen.
Okay.
Everyone has continue discussion of what they like.
You duck your head pretty deeply and make your way into through the door and instantly into the kitchen area. It is kind of immediately to the left. There's kind of a walkway. It's kind of open concept. It steps up into a second room beyond the kind of open kitchen area where there's a massive kind of table in the middle, almost like the kitchen island big kind of butcher block style table, wrap around countertop, and all these kind of things. There's a big hearth on the one side that Flittermouse is actively trying to light with some kind of flint to try and spark and get this thing going. As he's beginning to gather all his bits and pieces, you can just see on the counters, on the table, on the floor. This is a frat house style makeup of how this has been. It's old dishes. Nothing has ever really been cleaned here. And he's now just kind of shoving it into a pile to just try and make it less intrusive to the space. And you can see it steps up into another room beyond. You can see multiple doors. You can see stairways that climb out and away to other kind of different structures that are attached that build up into the treehouse itself.
Well, yeah, I'll just duck my head in. Just, hiya, hey, I know where there's a lot of us and only one of you, and you said you had never made a pie before. Do you want help? I also have not made a pie, but I know what they look like.
No, I should okay. The one, okay, so here's the thing. I have lots of the stuff that goes into making the pie. I have the pie tins. I can put the stuff in that is the base of the pie. I don't have the colors though. I need the colors. Do you have blue?
Colors? Like what? Colors in what sense?
He said you wanted the blueberry pie, or the last I wanted the blueberry. I thought the big bear wanted blueberries.
Right, so you got berries. They're just not blue.
Yeah. I need the blue.
I understand. Totally.
Do you have the blue?
You know what? Here's the thing. I can make stuff blue if you want. Bake it first, and then I'll make it blue at the end.
That's not how this works. I need the blue. It goes in the pile.
Totally understand. Hey, where are your berries?
And the berries.
Yep. Where are your berries?
Oh, okay. And he goes over, and on the counter, you can see there's just he like opens like this cupboard that is like a pull-out cupboard, and you just see like a drawer that like extends like 30 feet, and it just continues rolling like, and he just like waits, and then stops it, and he pulls out like just a little clay pot full of pure white berries, like you would just kind of a berry that you would get off of like you would pick off of a bush, like kind of blueberry-ish. But they've got, some of them have a little bit more raspberry texture where there's multiple little bits on the one berry, but they are purely white.
Okay, cool.
I got lots of berries. That's not the problem. And I can make the pies.
Yes, you've eaten these berries before.
Oh, like every day.
Excellent. Have you ever met any mortals before?
Of course.
Okay, cool. Have mortals eaten these berries?
And then probably at some point.
Okay, I might bug Moncton about this one later in his handy dandy little device. Okay, cool, great. Prestidigitation. I'm making the berries blue.
There are the berries. I need to eat some that aren't blue.
Wait, what?
I don't want all these berries to be blue.
Okay, great. I clear it off. Put how many you want blue in a little pile, and then I can make them all blue.
Okay,
hold on. Like a couple like fun ones. I can like throw in some like.
Hold on. Just
okay.
We're slowing the process down. This is a very intricate process for making pies. Okay?
I don't really go slow, so it's not really my speed.
Okay. Neither do I, if I'm honest. It's weird to put me in this position, if I'll be honest. So be the tutor is weird. When he looks kind of up and around you. Do you have anything blue on you?
Not blue. Like no, all my stuff's more of like a purpley and like mauve and stuff.
I've got blue threads on my blue ribbons on my fringe.
What's kind of a purple? Whatever's the bluest, most purple piece of kind of cloth that you have. Yeah. He reaches up and just kind of tears it and says, "I need this."
Okay.
This is the color, and he goes over and he starts to like show you, and he puts the pie plate down, slaps in just a mound of dough, takes a handful of berries and just squishes them into it, and takes the fabric, and then he dips that in and just kind of pokes it with one big finger into the middle. and says, "Trust the process." And then he just kind of squishes it a little with his hand, and you can just see his handprint in it, and says, "This is gonna be not a blueberry. It's kind of a purpley blueberry. I wish I knew my colors better. I didn't learn them particularly well. But whatever is purpley blue, that's what this is. This is gonna be pretty
Indigo.
tasty, I think. Indigo?
I think so, yeah.
That sounds good. Does your friend like indigo berry pie?
I don't know that he's ever had it.
But we'll find out." And he just walks over now into the fire and places it into the fire.
I'm a little concerned. She's having a really hard time not
So do you want to try one?
try a berry.
No, do you want to make a pie? We gotta make like 17 pies. There's a lot of people to feed.
Sure. Do I have to put fabric in it, or can I try something different?
No, you can try anything that's colorful. The
Anything
color
colorful.
gives it the flavor.
Okay.
Ah,
Right. Fabrical. Okay. Sure. You know what? Try something different. Absolutely. Let's try something.
While they're distracted, can I try and look around here? Maybe not a full going in the drawers, but like I'm looking for maps or like a book title that's like Guide to the Feywild.
sure.
For dummies.
Go ahead and make an investigation with disadvantage.
Got it. Okay.
DVD series for you to watch.
Not bad, honestly. So 15 was my lowest. Let me just look at my notes here quick. Did I have any negatives to things?
You have disadvantage on all your intelligence and wisdom skills checks and saving throws.
Okay, great. Then yeah, 15.
The disadvantage is coming from his headaches. Okay, so yeah, you begin to make your way in, and is everyone kind of making their way in now at this point? Like the kind of making your way into the kitchen inside off the porch. At least Augustus, as you do, you can see this kind of mayhem happening here in the middle of the kitchen as Andy and Flittermouse are going ahead and making these pies, and you begin to kind of peruse, and you can kind of make your way further past the kitchen up to this kind of second level, little elevated, kind of like living area. You can see there are kind of hanging, swinging chairs and all kind of like hammocks and things that are kind of strung up and around for either as like sunshades or hammocks, or some are just storage. Like you can see a bunch of like toys and little things have been thrown up and are kind of held in a netting mesh that's kind of hanging around one section. There are branches that reach in from beneath the floor that rises up. This is built in and around this kind of sycamore tree. And from there, you can see lots of little nooks and crannies where little things are tucked. There are candles. There are all kinds of little various kind of things. You don't notice any particular books. You don't see any kind of maps laid out. However, the place is kind of a mess. It's an array of stuff and things. You do see a couple of doors that lead off of kind of some of this main structure, and you see staircases that lead up to other doors and other kind of smaller individual rooms that are their own little treehouse sections. And you kind of walking around and kind of poking in a doorway, and you look in and you do see like a lavatory, and you move to another spot, and there's like another small what looks like a bedroom or maybe a drawing room of some kind. In here actually is where you do see what looks to be more books, if you are kind of wanting to go down the book route, potentially maps. So would that be kind of where you want to focus your search?
Can I gauge the vibe of Flittermouse? Like maybe glance back and see, is he pretty all consumed with the cooking process right now?
Go ahead and just throw an insight at disadvantage.
Ooh, nice.
There she is. 11.
Oh. You were looking really good there for a second.
I was looking hot. Hot dice.
He does look pretty consumed with this act, and he and Andy are in the middle of all this. Doesn't seem to be like eyeing you in any way at all.
Okay, I'll go in.
You kind of kind of a little surreptitiously push your way in, and it's unlit in here, but there is a window, so it is kind of natural light is kind of coming through. It's still that twilight, so it's kind of everything in the room is kind of painted kind of this pale purple. It's kind of got this neon vibe to it. All on the floor is just scattered paper in the middle of the floor, and you can see like crayons and pots of paint and all these kinds of things are kind of scattered around. And you can hundreds of drawings are fill this room. Like there, it's just on the floor in piles on the walls. It seems, at least presumably, Flittermouse has colored and drawn and then nailed most of the wall with his own drawings and pictures. You begin to kind of flip through some of these books. More
nice pics. Nothing too scary. What's the vibe of these pics?
As you flip through some of the books and pick up from what you see around here, they are almost exclusively Flittermouse and some other people. But as you get into the books, you're seeing what would be like a family portrait, a bunch of like family pictures, more Flittermouses and Flittermouse adjacent family members all over the place doing various activities and random pictures that, like, you imagine these are like the drawings of a toddler, the drawings of like these are not particularly in-depth drawings. It's very much like a circle-y ball, couple of wings that are just like stick legs and arms, very crayon, splatters of paint here and there, and like handprints to indicate little things. There's no real writing or anything like that. Every now and again you do see something though where it's like mom and dad are written out. You see hearts. It's very toddler art room.
I think he just I was gonna vocalize it, but I think August is just like, but where did they go? He would just put one away, and then I think he would open up his shirt collar to where he has that little like gem kind of seed, and he'd look for Ray and see if she's willing to come out for a second.
Ray at this point is as dim as you've really ever seen and is unwilling unless you command her to come out.
I don't command her. I think he try and urges her like, hey. And he wouldn't try and push it, but I think he would just look at the parents on that painting or on the paintings around the room and then look at Ray and say, Ray, do you know the way to Henry and Twyla?
Throw me a persuasion check.
$19.
Nice.
Nice.
You feel the warmth of Ray kind of respond in kind, and the light of her kind of glow, but flicker. You see dim and it glows again, which you can read in with like your natural insights, but your connection to Ray as a withholding. She doesn't want to. Whether she doesn't want to tell you or she doesn't want to interact right now. She's
guarded.
Very.
Okay. That's okay. And I'll just put my little coat collar a little snugger again, and I'll make my way out of the room and try and join everyone again.
You feel as you do kind of close up, the warmth like spreads through your whole body. She's not abandoning you. She's hard to explain. She's still there for you, and she wants to get that across to you.
Maybe just one last paw in the doorframe, glance back at these portraits of the parents, and then keep going back into the main room.
You see the parents, and you also see about 6 other brothers, sisters, or other, younger ones in some capacity. Maybe they were, slightly older extended family members. Can't be sure, but it was at one point a relatively large family that doesn't appear to still be here right now. In the kitchen area,
skill challenge, cooking off.
Flittermouse is flapping and fluttering around Goes over to Martin. Okay, I really need something blue. We still don't have blue. We have an indigo berry pie. I hope you like it. It's gonna be really good. But do you have something blue? Or Bunny, Bunny Lady, do you have blue?
Blue. Blue not really Mogdin's color. Many more browns. Earth tone for Mogdin. Blue.
We could do a brown berry if you want. I've never tried it, but we're gonna make a lot of pies.
Mogdin not picky at this point, my friend. Brown berry, blueberry, red berry. Fine for Mogdin. You want brown, I give you brown.
Okay, let's try it. What do you hand him?
You need like a swath of fabric or something?
I need something of a color.
Okay, he does like a really cool little. He pulls his little knife out and does like a really cool little flick, and just kind of like cuts off a little piece of fabric from like the wraps he's got around his wrist.
Okay, great. All right,
The ones that previously had slug juice all over them?
Perhaps extra flavor, yes.
Oh, yes, I can see that's going to be really interesting. Let's try it. He flies over, jams it into a pie, and you see he kind of thinks for a second as he's kind of put some of the berries in, and he kind of looks and like kind of sniffs, and he looks up, he flutters up to a kind of another shelf that's a little higher up, opens it up, pulls out another little sealed jar, flies back down, and just rips it off and digs his hand in and just pulls out what just looks like paste, looks like glue, and it's a white glue, and he just, I think this will make it good. And he just shoves that in there and just kind of mixes it around with his hand, and then just squishes the kind of top of the dough over, shoves it into a pie pan and off into the fire. And he's just gathering a couple of things. Does anyone else want to try any other colors?
No, I think those sound pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can you do green?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah? Oh, cool!
Okay, I'll take some of like the little patch of green that I have on my sweater, and I'll just kind of rip it off and go,
Here! I hope that's green enough for you.
It's perfectly green enough. I think it's going to be delicious. Let's try it.
Oh, I'm so excited.
He flies over. Same process, adds a little bit of something else into this one. He just kind of gets a couple of other random ingredients, all notably kind of white or opaque in some capacity, until he goes in and sets it into the oven. Okay, it's gonna be actually I don't know, so I guess I'll just keep watching until it's ready. But I have a relative idea, I think. So please make yourselves at home. If you want to sit around the table, I will serve the pies when they're ready. There's also, and he points over into the kind of living area that Augustus has just kind of come back from. There's lots of places to sit over there. You can color, or you can draw. I got paints. There's some other toys and stuff. There's lots of stuff. Just keep yourself entertained.
you need runs to the paint.
Nettie, maybe you should.
It's just everywhere. Like, there are just all manner of colors and art supplies all out and about.
Look, I made
Nettie
a
going-
butterfly.
I was gonna say Nettie going full Jinx, just like getting neon all
over
over
the
yourself.
Flittermouse is 100% like a Muppet or a Sesame Street character. He's just hosting a segment on PBS for kids or something.
Is it Anastasia? There's the bat. The bat. That's what
Yeah.
I picture him like. Yeah.
He's a little puffier than that guy, but still same vibes. As you do finish that drawing and kind of show it off, the painting of the butterfly, Flittermouse looks over and says, "That looks great!" And you see him just kind of do this, and like 18 colorful butterflies burst out of the drawing that you made and begin to fly and flutter around the house. And that's a great addition to the party. Thank you, Bunny Lady. If anybody else wants to try, let's add to the party. It's gonna be fun.
Does it only work with paints? Can you do that with anything?
Most anything you can draw, yeah.
Mogden draws a pie.
You draw your best approximation of pie. Go ahead and make a performance check for me, please.
Come on, pie. Let's go. Performance, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. It's gonna be
This
a
tracks.
4. It's gonna be about 4.
Okay.
Morgan trying to make more food here.
Enid and Augustus, go ahead and just throw wisdom checks for me. Just straight. Actually, no, insight checks for me. Sorry.
Insight? Okay.
Can I cast Detect Magic as well?
Yes, you can.
Mine's a disadvantage, so I'm just gonna roll with disadvantage.
Do you straight cast or do you ritual and take 11 minutes?
I'm gonna straight cast it.
Okay.
I have spell slots.
The difficulty here with detect magic is that the world is magic. Like everything is magical in some capacity. So there's a low grade kind of neon glow to kind of everything. Like obviously, like just the more mundane elements of just like the table is just a table, but even that has the minorest little glow because it's the wood of the Feywild has a natural magic. So. The paint itself is not magic. The food is not magic. The things that are not magic, but as a result of the surrounding perpetual magic, crazy shit can happen here.
My question is, next time, whenever the next thing happens, is it illusion or is it conjuration or something else?
A 15 insight from Augustus. Enid?
11.
Okay. Augustus already to looking for Flittermouse's kind of reactions to things and you know how is this going, trying to remember the rules of reciprocity and hospitality and all these kinds of things that go along with hosting in the Feywild. You see Mogden drawing and making a pie to try and go with this concept. With the 15, you see it before Flittermouse does, and you know that it is entirely rude to try and summon other food while he's making food.
Oh no. Somebody stop me.
You see this before Flittermouse is in the mix of everything, but you see Mogden have the concept. You see the pie is 90% done. It looks like an okay drawing.
He looks over at you and gives a little thumbs up with his little bear claw, I'm helping.
I try and run over to step on it or tackle him.
To try and tackle Mogden?
I just want to try and tackle his huge arm out of the way, to make a big line through the pie.
Okay, wants to wrestle. This is fun for Mogden.
I was trying to keep Nettie's paint contained. Oh God, Nettie is really going everywhere. Okay. And then I see Mogden. I'm oh God. Just run over. Mogden.
I think with relative ease, the only question here would be, Mogden, what is your passive perception?
It's probably pretty good. It's a 20.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you see Augustus coming at you, and you are dexterous enough to be able to move out of the way. So would you try to, it's a dexterity saving throw. If you want to try and move out and let him, dive over top and pass you, slam into the floor, and save your drawing and yourself, you could move out of the way should you succeed. Or would you let him try and run in and do what he's doing?
Does he have a read on, his energy at this point? Does he know that he looks frantic, or is this just...
What's your passive insight?
15.
Yeah, actually, 15 is enough to say there's a note to Augustus's tone and speed at which he's coming at you that something's wrong. He's trying to stop something, certainly.
Okay, he lets it happen because he knows that his buddy's not going to try to hurt him, but he senses some kind of there must be a purpose that he's charging you right now. Let's see what he's got to say.
With pulling back yourself, Augustus jumps over, does knock into your arm, knocks over a bit of the paint, and completely covers that pie drawing, and now is kind of landed. You're now cradling him because you're massive and he's a man.
Okay, what are you doing? Why am I French now?
Guys, don't throw other accents at me. It's gonna be a real bad day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I accidentally hurt your painting of a rock that looks a little like a pie, but we don't want to ruin our appetite when this kind guest host is making us a nice dinner.
Can Mogden pick up on this sort of what he kind of like, oh yes, this rock I drawing, yes.
Just grab your face.
Nice dinner.
Yes, do
Host.
not destroy appetites. You're right. Rock drawing, not very good rock drawing. I will let Nettie do drawing from this point, yes?
I mean, even that's stressful, but yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that's good.
You hear
Glance back
Flittermouse.
at what Nettie's drawing. Just try and see what Nettie's drawing.
Nettie, what are you drawing now?
Trying to make what I think it's an elephant, but it's got wings. Elephants don't have wings, though.
An elephant in this treehouse.
Oh, it's gonna be big.
As Enid continues finishing up this drawing, you do hear Flittermouse kind of toss and kind of just yell and scream as his hands get burnt as he throws down the multiple pies out of the fire onto the table. Oh, ow, ooh. Okay, the pies, give them like a minute, but they are ready to go. Did someone draw a rock? Because I've tried rock pie, I've tried rock cake, I've tried rock cookies. They're just not good. So I appreciate the offer. But I'm going to respect for this, so let's not eat rocks today.
That's such a good advice, don't you think so, Mogden?
I agree. Rocks not good for eating. I don't know why we would even consider eating rocks. Bad for gut health, yes?
Certainly, and your teeth. It's just so hard to break your teeth.
This is true. You are very wise.
Thank you.
We wouldn't want any kidney stones.
Just watching Nettie furiously draw her elephant while giggling to herself.
Okay, everybody come. The pies are good. When did you finish another drawing?
Yeah, I did. Look, see? It's like an elephant, but with wings.
Oh, I haven't had elephants here in forever. And three, they're like the size of like big inflatable balloons. You know, you get it for like a birthday party.
Oh,
These
okay.
massive kind of like big balloons, not massive in terms of elephant size, but in terms of big fluffy balloon. With wings, and they are sparkling gold elephants with big kind of floopy trunks. They kind of flutter around, and then they come over and take seats around the table and are going to join you for dinner.
That's great. Do they look just like the drawing, or do they become like a real thing, or did they become like a living version as the drawing was? Like these
Do any of
kids'
us know
drawings
what a
that people...
Hollyphant is?
It's
Two.
kind of a mix of what a Hollyphant looks like, which is just a miniature elephant with angelic wings, and Enid's interpretation. So Enid, go ahead and just make a performance check. Let's see how good of an artist you are.
Not that great. 7.
So it's a little bit of it's a little bit of an AI rendition of a Hollyphant, where it's got like an extra leg, and one of its eyes are on one of them is kind of dropped a little weird. It's a little kind of abstract in some of them, but for the most part they're cute. You catch them at the right angle, really cute.
When this happens,
Flittermouse
does
just
it
kind
look
of
like it's-
digs a hand into one of the pies and just starts eating.
Does it look like
purple
when
everywhere.
all of these things appear? Like, is it illusion? Are these things real?
It is. It's a little bit of both, honestly. It is an illusion and a conjuration. So it's pulling something, but what you can gather with your... Actually, I'm going to ask for an Arcana check from you.
29.
That's a crazy sound.
I was like, that sound effect?
It's the elephant balloon deflating.
Oh no, one of the elephants dies. You gather... One, you know what a Hollyphant is from some stories, so you know what this creature is. Two, in the same way that some spells that you are potentially familiar with can shape matter in like shadow material, like from the Shadowfell, you're drawing on kind of matter of a different realm. This is the same kind of concept. So it's drawing on matter that is here. And basically the way I want you guys to think about this is from Hook. If you can imagine it that it's there, it's there.
Bangarang, baby, let's go.
If you can't imagine that it exists, then it is illusion. So provided that you guys are being presented and open to it, which so far you have been, it is conjuration and real, but otherwise is illusion. It's not something that can, in theory, it could hurt you in the same way you can get like psychic damage, but this doesn't seem to be the way this is set up.
I have a crazy ask, but I wonder if I should wait on it. I'm gonna wait on my crazy ask.
Flittermouse encourages you all to just dig in.
I'd sit down at the table and maybe take a tiny slice of the blueberry pie. But before digging in,
particular note: no plates nor cutlery are provided. It is just
put my
pies.
Yep. Yeah.
Stupid.
Take a little slice of pie.
When you taste it, it tastes like what you think blue should taste like.
Yummy. Good. Yeah. Like blueberry.
Ooh.
Great. I'm shocked at it.
Yeah.
It's really good, Flittermouse. You did a really good job on these pies.
Thank you. I've never really done this kind of pie before. I don't usually use so much like fabric as the flavor and as the spices. I usually kind of go more for paint or for crayons or maybe some like flowers or leaves from outside. But there's just something unique about using your clothing. I don't wear clothes, so I guess I never even thought about it.
Hey, can I ask you a question I've been thinking about?
Of course.
Do you live in this beautiful house all by yourself?
Yeah. Oh man.
That's really cool. That's really neat.
Thanks. That's pretty nice.
Have you lived here alone your whole life?
Well, not my whole life. My parents used to live here with me, and my brothers and sisters. But for quite a long time, it's just been little me.
Mm.
Yeah. And how are you guys?
Yeah. It's so nice to be here with you. Thank you again so much for your hospitality. You've been such a gracious host.
Well, thank you. I'm always happy to have visitors. I'm always happy to cook for people, so I'm glad you guys like the pies.
DeCrane, don't you like the pie?
I can say that it smells intriguing. And I may even try some, but physical food does not entertain me in the least bit.
It doesn't really agree with him.
No,
Yeah,
that's fine. I've had a couple of those guys.
I can absolutely eat it though, but I have other preferences.
I get it.
Like what?
Well, if I have to eat, I prefer red meat.
That's a tougher ask.
I do also like potatoes.
Oh, I can do potatoes. Give me 1 second. Out the window.
Flittermouse flies out the window.
Yep.
Mogden realizes he's never seen a brown berry before, and he's kind of poking at the pie that was made from his clothes, and he's kind of sniffing it a bit and trying to figure out if it's actually edible or if he was just being polite by handing over a piece of his clothing.
So that one doesn't have so much of like the berry. It looks more like a pudding than anything.
Chocolate pie?
Kind of like that, yeah.
Interesting. He kind of very like gingerly scoops a bit out on his claw and kind of like puts it on his tongue a little bit.
It tastes like what you think brown should taste like.
This could go either way, man.
Chocolate, beautiful chocolate.
Like a shepherd's pie, I'm gonna say, or like a meat pie.
Yep.
I'm gonna be
very savory.
Like a tortilla.
Be a good boy and go with meat pie, not what Tyler was originally thinking when you said that.
It's on you.
Yeah.
It's whatever Mogden thinks.
He's pleasantly surprised. He scoops out more.
It continues to taste like the a classic shepherd's pie, like something that you've had. And what you kind of find as each of you are kind of eating is like it is reminiscent, and it pulls you back to like a memory or maybe even not even one that you can consciously think of, but like you feel like you've tasted this before, you've had this somewhere else, and it's like giving that evocative memory of like the best blueberry you've ever had. The best shepherd's pie at this tavern you went to one time. Like it's pulling from your own experience and memory.
This pie bring back beautiful memories sitting around fire with all of you eating delicious stew.
You mean like a couple days ago?
Yes, that one exactly.
Yeah, that was really yummy.
A moment passes and Flittermouse returns. You hear him kind of stumble up and kind of crash into the door and kind of stumbles his way and just you see a bunch of potatoes that he seemed to have pulled from somewhere. And it just still kind of covered in dirt and stuff. He just like wiping it off. It's like this? Or do you like want me to put it in the fire? Or I could maybe boil it or something? How do you prefer your potatoes?
The Cranie's talking to you. Do you want them mashed?
I could just
potatoes.
Is it just raw?
It's complicated because sometimes I will just grab them from the field and bite into them, and other times I have eaten them cooked, baked with a bit of salt. And that is also quite.
He's graciously giving you potato. Are you gonna have it?
I guess in this instance I can eat it raw.
Great. It does not taste particularly good, and eating it raw is an interesting choice. But this is what you do. It doesn't taste like bad, but you're tasting more of the dirt than you are potato.
It does center us with the earth.
No, I never thought about it like that, but that is very true. Maybe I'm going to start eating some raw potatoes.
I encourage you to. You could use a bit of meat on you.
But that's a potato. It's not meat.
Yes, but you need starches to beef up a bit here. You're a bit small.
He starts like poking himself, and you just watch his hand like go inside like a foot of fluff before like hitting a body.
It's like chinchilla fur, where it just disappears.
I guess I didn't think about that. But
send me Flittermouse fan art, by the way. Explorers D&D. Any stuff?
My diet has been mostly like candy and sweets and cookies and cakes and some berries.
I mean,
maybe some potatoes I can have.
Frankly,
it's really delicious.
Yeah, that sounds great. The indigo pie is I can't say I've had anything like it, but it's actually pretty delicious. Somehow it tastes like almost floral. I'm a little surprised.
Ooh, I've never had that before. Let me try. Yeah, some. Ooh, I like it. That's very good. Have you tried your green pie?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So good. It's very wasn't expecting sour and earthy at the same time.
Ooh, I do like sour and earthy. That is very good. You guys have very good palates for this meal. This is perfect pairing. I'm very glad.
Hey, you did an excellent job. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you, and thank you all for your help. Those are very nice suggestions. And he grabs some of the green pie and just starts feeding it to one of the holly fans.
Do you entertain guests a lot here, Flittermouse?
I wouldn't say a lot, but every now and again I have some people over. I don't usually see that many people. I like to try and hide in the shadows a little bit more. I'm a bit of a prankster. I like to try and just sneaky and just try and do my thing from the shadows, and then I come back here and I just think about what I did and I just entertain myself. It's fun. Yeah.
Magden pulls out that whoopee question. He's like, "My friend, have you ever seen this before?"
No, I don't think so.
Very funny. You should try. You like prank? You should play with this magic bag of air. It will entertain you very much.
Okay. Can you show me how it works?
He kind of puffs into it and then like gives him a little wink and then puts it under his butt and just like drops down on it really aggressively.
Does it pop?
Flittermouse rolls over in the air like 1,000 times, laughing and just spiraling, rolling and laughing. And the Holly fans begin to laugh, and their trumpets are really loud, and there's like all this a cacophony like of this would be a perfect time to play our weird laughing soundtrack.
I hope in post you had like a really obnoxious fart sound.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll do that.
The tree itself shakes, and you can hear the branches are kind of laughing as the entire house shakes from just a classic fart joke.
Enid is crying, like tears streaming.
Oh,
This broken wind brings me great joy.
oh, that is possibly the funnest thing that's ever happened. I think. If I had to, on like a scale, it's like that's the top. I have to say that's a fun. Zoo, I have something for you. And he flies off. You
Just imagine him smashing through another window.
from a room high up and away. A minute or two passes, and you see him come back, and you see he's holding this little jar. And it's a little jar, and it's got a little red, like kind of cap, kind of like a jam jar. And he flies down, but you can see inside is this kind of silvery white, like white with like kind of silver specks. He says, I reserve this for only my best pranks, my longest lasting pranks. But for the joy that fart bag has brought to me, I will now give you my glue. And he hands you this little jar of glue.
So kind.
Wow, this is very generous. What does your magic glue do, my friend?
Well, it sticks stuff to other stuff. Pretty much forever, though.
Oh, this is very special glue.
It's like the best glue you can possibly ever get. So don't stick it to stuff you don't want stuck. Forget how you get it off. I should probably figure that out.
This is too kind. You should have this then. And then Mogden passes the whoopee cushion to Flittermouse.
He just holds it up with his eyes just like growing like a big foot. Hazor, you're too kind, big bear. Hold it close. His eyes start to like well up with tears just a little bit.
I have feeling that you will find great use for this, and your joy makes all of us happy. We are very appreciative of your kindness and this special glue, which we will take very good care of.
I hope you use it in the best, worst ways.
We usually do.
Well,
Yeah, Enid's really good at getting it onto other people without them noticing.
if you are willing to share with Bunny Ladder, then I please encourage you to do so. And I will cherish this forever. I can't believe that we just kind of stumbled onto each other. This is pretty crazy. This has been like the best days I've had in a really, really, really long time. So thank you guys for coming to my house.
Honestly, you've given us a really great welcome here. Most of us have never been to the Fae before, so this is all a very fun first encounter.
This is your first time?
Not everybody, but it's mine.
Not all of us.
You've been here before?
Denny and I have, yeah, we were born here.
Oh yeah, you guys do kind of look like you're from here. You kind of have that vibe.
We do?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like bunnies before.
Where?
Just kind of around. At like, Candlewick, there's a couple of them. I think one of the fairy people is a bunny guy. He's been nice. One of Dembo's crew is a real shithead. He's a bunny guy. That guy sucks. But
Which guy sucks?
This guy who's in Dembo's crew. He's missing one of his ears because he's such a shithead that someone cut it off, or I don't know, he cut it himself. Who knows? But yeah, his like you.
Denville?
Oh, Dembo. That guy sucks.
Who's that?
You
Who's
don't
that?
want to know that guy who sucks.
Okay. How do I avoid him?
I mean, he does like crime, so like, don't do crime, I guess.
Don't do crime. Okay. Don't do crime.
Am I able to do like not perception, insight, or a check at either the name or bunny with missing ear, if that rings a bell?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and just do an insight check.
Insight? Okay.
Yeah.
The AI knew, man. It
13.
knew there was a bunny.
The name doesn't hit you with anything, and honestly, a bunny with a missing ear doesn't draw anything specific to mind, but it does kind of you're just jogging your memory, and because you do have that access now, like you are able to kind of cycle through that in your memory in this past life here. You lived in a community of like almost exclusively Harengon. Like there was, the largest majority of your population in the grove where you lived was Harengon. And that was so unique to now when you guys are the two primary Harengons you've seen in Vigil for most of your lives. Like very sparsely have you met other Harengons. So to hear that it is so normal and that you are remembering how not out of place you would be, you can take for whether you take that as you feel solemn and sad about the fact that you have lived this other life, or encouraged by being kind of home and more in tune with your people.
Did you say we're from the Grove? Do we have that memory? What was the place we were from?
Didn't say a name, just a grove. Like Grove was like familiar in Enid's memory. You'd have to dive in deeper to get more specifics.
Maybe I'll just ask him, not about the Grove, but
Do you know, Flittermouse, where we could find other Harengons? Nettie and I, we lost our family, and we're kind of trying to find them here.
Oh, is that why you guys are here? To see your family?
Partially. We're also here to rescue a friend.
Do you know if they're here in the Candlelight Isles?
Oh, is that where we are? I think they're near
immediately checks notes.
the Starless Citadel.
Instantly, the lights in the room dim. The holly fans disappear. And you see Flittermouse shrink from big puffball, super happy. What? Did you set this? Sit down.
Yeah, should I not say that word?
If you can avoid that, I would say so. It's not a good place. You're from there?
No, our friend got taken there and we're trying to rescue them.
Okay. We're on that kind of a mission. Okay. Alright. Okay. I've never done a prison break before. This could be fun.
Prison?
It's a prison?
It's not just a prison. We would just say it's like the Starless Citadel. Like it's the darkest, evilest place that we can possibly have.
Uh-huh.
Like it's where the baddest of the bad go.
Great.
Excellent. Fun. Okay.
Is that far from here?
Yeah, super far.
Where is here exactly? Mogden knows how to navigate, but since arriving, I cannot place us in any particular spot.
Well, that's because you're not from here. You're immortal. When you live here, you become part of here. And then here knows where you are, and you know where here is. Then you know where you're going.
here knows where
Incredibly
we
useful.
are.
I wish that worked at home.
It doesn't? That sucks.
No, it means, though I will say, it means that you get to discover new stuff all the time, and you always kind of see how like other people and other cultures are. But no, it's just a lot of walking.
That's
a lot
pretty
of walking.
But yeah, we're in the Candlelight Isles. That's what this place is called.
Candlelight.
So you are saying that if we know where we are, there comes to here.
Sort of. But it's more a part of being here long enough that you become one with it. So if you guys stay for like, I don't know, like 10, 15 years, like we could probably get that same thing for you.
Mogden looks down at the codex and just quickly checks the time. What?
You guys have been, in terms of like home time, it's been maybe an hour or two.
Okay. How many years you say?
Like 10, 15, I don't know.
He kind of gives a look to the group like,
Candlelight Isles. We have to go to the Citadel. Do you know where a bunch of the hargeons are from? That's kind of what Nettie and I have been thinking about too.
I don't know. I just seen hargeons kind of everywhere. Like they just kind of live wherever there's places to live. Especially since the war, like things have been kind of scattered all over the place. A lot of homes are not homes anymore. In the war, this place is safe because the Lord of Candlelight Isles, his name is Rick. He is like good buddies with the king, with the Pale King. So the Candlelight Isles is like cool. They kind of use it as a transitionary period. We're right on like the border of the it's kind of the in-between spaces. We call it the Wilderwild. I don't know if that helps you, but that's like where most of the war is happening. So like the soldiers and stuff will travel through here. But we can't leave here without permission. But we need a ticket.
And do you get tickets from Wick?
Yeah, kind of.
When you said can't, you mean like can't like, or you get in trouble, or can't like you could try and you're just gonna end up right back where you were?
I don't know. I've never tried, in fairness, because everyone just said you can't do it. I'm pretty sure you just can't do it.
Like like mortals.
I was just gonna say, we know of Wick. Remember, gang, we heard about someone like that. And then for the record, Wick is that guy who would appear in the forest, this like powerful fae, and lure them from campsites.
That's right.
Yeah, Wick is pretty cool. I'm honest. This is pretty cool. Super powerful, super fun prankster, trickster. I'll be honest. Like his like most like loyal best friend guy. He's like my hero. Just the best. His name is Hellion. I fucking love him.
You love a guy named Hellion? He's like Wick's guy?
Yeah, it's like his best friend. He's the trickster of all tricksters.
That sounds very cool. Like, what is he like? Have you met him?
No, I wish. Like, so cool.
But Kyle, when he dropped the Pale King on us, that's not the name.
Yeah, it is. We've heard that name.
It is the name of the scary Mothrin guy. Does he call himself the Pale King? Fuck me.
He's the bad guy.
Mothra.
But they just said that Wick is loyal to the Pale King. Right? We heard him say that?
He's buddies with him. He's come
Loyal enough that this land is not subjugated to the same rule and control as what has happened to other places. It's not like invaded, has not become part of his. Whether loyal is or allied, however you want to consider like their connection, no fucking clue. You have to figure that out.
Yeah.
We just gotta be careful about what we say here.
And then Kyle, wasn't just for some lore clarification, the Wilderwild also exists on the material plane? Did we kind of learn that?
Not really. The Wilderwild is kind of the in-between of what these domains of, like Candlelight Isles would be a domain. And there are multiple domains that exist within the kind of space of the Feywild, but where a domain, where a stretch of land doesn't have a particular archlord or a powerful thane of power of some capacity to kind of dominate the landscape, it just becomes wilderness. And in this place, wilderness is the Feywild itself is the domain. The Wilderwild becomes like the Feywild's in between. So it can be just as tricky, but it's not governed in the same way that like where Flittermouse is suggesting like you can't leave Candlelight. The Wilderwild is just literally free space, but it has now since become the Warfront.
I guess, yeah, and I think Andy's kind of right. I think we're trying to think of how we could get a ticket to leave the Candlelight Isles.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go to, it's a pretty. I'm pretty sure it's way up north. Like,
Yeah, we heard that too.
like north. I don't know how far, but it's like, what's the story? I can't remember the story, but it's like where there's no light, it's just darkness. It's like when you can see the dark spot on the horizon and it starts to get closer, you know that you're on the right path, or the wrong path technically, but you know what I mean. Okay, so if you want to live Candlelight, if you want to live the Candlelight Isles, you'll need a ticket. It's not super easy. If you wanted to go without a ticket, there is some way, technically. But I just said we don't want to deal with Dembo, and I really don't.
Dembo, the guy with one ear? Or his...
No, Dembo's the guy, I think, who, like, got that guy's ear, like, ripped off or cut off. But he works for them.
Right.
So their options are like crime, or
crime.
go to like
I'm not opposed to crime.
go to fantasy.
But it's a lot, like, I mean, it's just a lot bloodier. I'd rather not. But if we have to, we have to, you know.
Yeah,
Do you think you'd come with us?
Oh, yeah. I thought we talked about me being your guide.
We'd love to. I didn't know if it was just a guide to dinner, but we'd love to have you, yeah, to continue to guide us.
I can guide you as far as I can. I would love to. After like the respect and how nice you guys have been here, and this amazing fart machine that you're giving me, like, I think we have a pretty strong bond.
I agree.
Like sparkly glue, yes?
That. That's
Yeah.
that. That's right.
just
We're
looking
ready
at
to do this
strange
accent for
connection.
so many episodes. I'm ready to do this voice forever.
That's okay. It's easy.
Flittermouse, you come live with us now. You're on the material.
You are glued to Mogden now. You are here forever.
Okay,
He has
there's
one
some
HP.
cards, though.
It's 1 HP. It's going to drop at the quickest
He
area.
is very small. He says, okay, so yeah, I mean, you can do crime if you want to get out without a ticket, because that could be a little tricky, but we'll literally need like the heart of heroes for that kind of stuff. It's pretty tough to get. but we could try and get a ticket out of town at the Candlewick Carnival in Candlewick.
Is a carnival?
Carnival.
Yeah, like you can win. You can win the ticket.
Like playing games.
Yeah.
Interesting. What kind of
Well,
games?
Fuck, out of character. I'm in 100%. I'm fucking in. Let's do it. I'm so fucking
We're
in.
gonna go to the
Is this
fair.
one of those cases
Well,
where I was like,
I
do you
don't
want to do this
know.
thing that's like not so fun, or do you want to do this crazy bullshit?
A crazy carnival in the Feywild. Yeah.
Do you want to go to the
Great
carnival,
idea.
or do you want to
You
do
really started
crime?
leaning
Crime.
the other direction, or did you like, nah, I'm not even gonna bother.
I'm down for either. I'll do crime. I'll go to the carnival. I'll do crime at the carnival. Whatever we have to do.
I'll do carnival then crime.
I'll
Whatever
do
we
carnival
want.
crime.
Is the carnival on all the time? Is it like a limited time thing?
No, that's always there.
Oh, that's pretty cool. How far is it?
It's like a day or two. No, sorry, that's like 3 days, maybe 2 days, maybe a day.
Right, the days are kind of
It's
weird
gonna be a
here.
great guide.
I'm sorry. I have a question that I hope isn't insensitive. We all, except for the crane, because he's, we all have to like sleep a considerable amount of time every day. Do you have to do the same thing? Just want to
Of
make sure we're
course,
on
I
the
have to
same schedule.
sleep. Yeah.
Just checking.
Andy,
Like I
come
said, I'm
on.
so sorry. I've never been here before.
No, that's fine. It's like, but like we take like 10 minutes with sleep and then we get going again.
No, ours is not like 10 minutes. Most of us, it's like 8 hours.
How long is that hours? That sounds
It's
like
a couple 10 minutes.
like 3.
Like,
Couple.
Out of game, does our time in the real world apply here?
Who
Like, is like a
fucking knows?
1 hour? Is a 1 hour nap like the equivalent
7
of an entire
years.
day? Like, it's been 84 years.
You're not sure, however, it has like there have been mortals who have traveled here and not like gone to sleep and woken up 80 years later.
Oh God.
However, how the passage of time in the material world while you're taking the 8-hour rest here, because the 8-hour rest here, like this place doesn't have clocks necessarily. Like the travel distance being talked about in days is only to help us understand that. Realistically, there would probably be a different way to explain that from
well,
their
especially since the
perspectives.
time doesn't change, right? Like it's always the same time of day.
There's no sunrise sunset cycle. There's no circadian rhythms. These people are freaks. So this is so difficult for the translation, but you'll have to basically consider that like you need 8 hours rest of whatever your body considers 8 hours to be rested. But there's not really following like a clock. You can't say like we're going to do this at this time. That doesn't exist.
Well, hey, how about this then? We are all very tired. It's been a very long days. I'm not sure. And we all, you very, very generously offered your domicile as a place for us to stay tonight. Why don't we use this as like a test? Like we'll see how long it is that we all have to rest, and then you can understand how long that feels to you.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Have
Of
like a
course,
slumber party?
what's
Have you
that?
ever had a slumber party before?
I don't know. What?
Oh
what
my
is
gosh.
it?
Okay. It is, instead of like everyone all sleeping in their own tents or rooms, I guess for most people, you like find one space and everyone piles all their stuff and all their like blankets and like, you know, comfy things, and you get fun snacks and stuff, and you all just like sleep in the same room and like tell stories, and it's silly and fun.
I mean, yeah, I want to do that every night. Let's do it.
Let's have a nap, a sleep, a rest, and then we could go to that carnival or start out on it the next day.
Okay, this sounds like a great idea. What kind of snacks are best for slumber partying?
Stuff that's not messy, like little things.
Back home, Nettie and I, around harvest time, we would get corn and roast it over the fire, and they would kind of like pop into these like corned pops. It would like come out, and that's kind of fun. Yeah. So we could do something like that for the slumber party.
Okay.
No,
I
your
can get-
candy and stuff, frankly, is also like excellent.
Oh, right.
Sour berries with sugar on top.
Okay. Goes over to a different cupboard and just rips it open. 25, 30 feet of drawer flies out. And you can see like just compartments of maybe 150 different kinds of candy, just in various jars, all kinds of colors and different shapes and sizes. And it says, like, this stuff should be okay, but I'll fly off and get us some corn too. I know there's a cornfield not that far away.
I don't want to put you out. You don't have to. Like, we could go with you, or...
That's okay. I'm happy to. We do have one order of business to take care of first.
Oh, okay. What's that? So
part of the deal of being our guide is there is a trade that has to happen. I've only done this one other time, so I have an idea of how it goes. What I did that time, I undersold way too low. I gave too much for a guide. I didn't get anything out of it, and I was made fun of, and it was really annoying. So, I propose that in my training to become just like Hellion, to use your new fart toy, I get to prank you as much as I want, and you can't get mad.
Okay. Can we have some sort of range on what those pranks are?
No, but I can say that I'll only prank you once a day.
Okay. Would the pranks ever murder us?
Murder? No. There's nothing funny about murder.
Okay. It's just good to know how far pranks go in the Feywild.
I got your nose.
Well, that is a good one. That's a classic. It doesn't hurt, though.
I think that's pretty fair. What do you guys think? One prank a day.
You know, it seems you strike a really hard bargain there. But hey,
We'll live to regret it.
I know, I'm already terrified of what this is going to mean.
I don't have any other suggestions, but hey, how about this? What if every day you can choose one of us to like who doesn't get pranked, but who can be like kind of your assistant or like your inside person?
Make a persuasion check.
If one of us cannot get pranked today, that would be at the very least one person is.
That would be really cute, actually.
Turns it persuasion.
He makes you help. He's like, cut off his
16.
ear.
A 16.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that is fair. That would be a lot of pranks.
I just feel like it'd be so much work for you, but then also we can like maybe we can help. We have abilities. We can do cool things, and
That's a good idea. I think I will take you up on this prank idea that one of you each day will serve as my assistant in pranking, and the rest of us will get pranked.
And in exchange, you're our guide, but can we add one more thing in?
I think so.
You keep things a secret between us, and you don't tell other people about the stuff maybe we do or say?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I like this deal. You guide us, you keep it secret, we all become the bestest of friends, and there's some pranks involved.
I think that's good.
Good-natured pranks, yes?
How much do I have to keep secrets? Like, can I tell people I'm your guide? Can I tell people anything? Like, what if we have to explain who you are? I can't say, I don't know. I'm guiding you.
Yeah, you're right. We should figure out some sort of story that we all like, as if we're pranking other people who come find us. I just think we shouldn't say the Citadel word to other people.
I got you.
like there may be times when we have to try to get in and out of situations, bend the truth a little bit, or like maybe it's almost like putting on a play of, you know, trying to.
That's a little tricky.
Gotcha.
Without so much bend the truth here, it's really, really hard to lie.
No, I'm not talking about lying. More like a mission.
Okay, but you
And our
said
mission-
bend the truth differently.
Right.
I would just say our mission is to find our friend, and also kind of to find Eddie and I's family. And that could just be the thing we lead with instead of like, when you mentioned the Citadel being a spooky prison where it's like the root of all evil.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one.
But honestly, you go in.
Too is like is like for full transparency. We do need to find our friend. We do also eventually need to get back home. And we were told that to do that in a way that's not, because again, time, days, all that fun stuff, that we might need help from someone who's pretty powerful. And I'm not sure what that is or what that means. Maybe your friend here is the one who can help us, but that might be a stop along the way at some point as well.
Yeah, if I'm honest, I will guide you, and I can guide you all the way to the Citadel. However, we should probably have someone who is a little bit more knowledgeable, a little bit more powerful, because we'll probably need a lot of help to do that. But I can guide you to who can help.
That'd be excellent, I think. I think that's a great start.
Okay, good.
And also take us to like a cool, fun carnival. That sounds excellent.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. I love the carnival. I usually only go as like a spectator. This time I'll be going as like in it, but not. It's going to be fun.
That sounds vague and ominous, but I can't wait.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm gonna go to the cornfield. You guys get set up in your slumber party stuff, in the kind of living area, and then hold on. I'll get that set up first for you while you guys finish eating, and then I'll go to the cornfield. Okay, bye. And he starts just throwing everything in the living room into a pile. And as you guys are having your conversation, like doors from other rooms, he's just throwing things, and then it's just making a massive pile of stuff in the middle of the living room.
Hey, do you guys think we'll regret this deal?
Yeah, probably.
Probably, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Agreed.
As we're all on the same page, that I think we're going to regret a lot of things here. But hey, it sounds like it could at least be fun. Honestly, we could have got a grumpier guide, and at least this will be an entertaining journey.
And at least we're all together.
Everyone but Andy, roll a d12 for me.
All right.
Oh God, why?
Oh.
Glitter Mouse turns
We
around.
ate it because we ate the food. Because we ate the food.
Right?
It's like-
Food?
Oh, those fools. A D12?
Yep.
Rat.
Want to call it out as soon as we got it?
Yep.
2.
Oh, D12.
Oh no! I hope these numbers aren't. I got a
5.
Who knows what they are? Who knows?
You got a
What?
1.
Ones.
I got a
One.
1.
You both got ones.
Yep.
One of you
Lattice
One of you re-roll just for fun.
Do you want to do it?
It's up to you.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah? Okay, I'll reroll.
Okay.
Come on, Al.
5?
Re-roll again.
Oh, you
Kev rolled
got
a
a
5.
Okay, so this is the ultimate then something.
2.
So re-roll again. Scott rolled the 2.
I got a 2. Nettie's gonna get a 12. Here we go.
8.
Okay.
Nice. That's solid.
All right. Okay.
You age 80 years.
Yeah. Flittermouse is kind of setting up the living area. Is there anything you guys are doing while he's doing that before he takes off?
I'm looking around before my detective check completely ends just to see if there's anything cool. But like,
I'd
In
say
a- in a
it's over at
curious
this
way.
point by the time like the conversation. It's only 10 minutes, right?
no, you know what, that's fair. It's only 10 minutes. Never mind.
Mogden goes over to the window to watch the remainder of the sunset.
There's
Do we need to keep watch?
I don't know. Maybe it'd be smart, actually. Do you mind keeping watch?
I will definitely start.
Okay. I think we're safe, but I think you're right, DeGreen. We should kind of just be wary of everything here.
Agreed.
Mogden, as you're kind of watching out the window, you're noticing that the skyline doesn't really change. It has perpetually held twilight. Doesn't seem to be moving.
Interesting.
As you guys kind of go to set up and get ready for bed, DeCrane, you are doing a watch.
Mm-hmm.
Is anywhere you're specifically looking to set up for that?
Inside, outside?
That's what I'm thinking, like, because there could be threats in the house already.
No, it's true.
I'll stay inside. I'll set up
You do the
inside.
cool guy lean, just like watch the slumber party.
And I can move around. I don't have to stand in one spot.
The
I can
crane is
investigate
our.
as I...
Oh shit! What's it called? Where you have like the parents go to the dance?
I know, what is that called? Not concierge.
A chaperone?
Chaperone, yeah.
He's the parent chaperone.
I'm just waiting to be told that I'm spontaneously combusting or turning into jello or something.
Nothing seems to happen as of yet. As you guys go to like kind of Flittermouse says, okay, the room is set up for summer party. I set out a bunch of the candies and stuff. So there's like 30 or 40 like jars for you guys to enjoy. There's a bunch of pillows and blankets and still paints and stuff if you want to keep playing with that. I put out a bunch of instruments too, just some other toys and stuff that I have. There's some stuff I made. But I'm gonna go get the corn to do the roasting corn, and then I'll be back in a little bit and we can have our quick little sleep and then we'll just get the party going.
That sounds
Okay, bye.
great. Thank you. Oh, well, okay.
Are we gonna die here? Is he gonna murder us?
No, he's going to be our guide in the Feywild.
Is there anything you guys are doing before kind of settling down into your slumber party bed?
Andy, he did have books in that room. I don't know if you wanted to check them out, but
Yes, I do. Is it weird? Wait, should I ask permission?
actually, that would be nice in hospitable. I probably shouldn't have snuck off and done it.
Well, you
I
didn't
don't
take
know.
anything, did you?
I didn't take anything. I will say, there's a bunch of drawings of him and his family. That's kind of why I was asking about it. I don't know what happened to the rest of his family.
It's kind of sad.
But it is rude to pry into people's secrets here.
Right. Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm not sure I don't have any bark cushions to trade for anything like books. I don't really want to take something and I don't really have much reciprocal. Isn't that one of the rules? What are the rules again?
Reciprocity is one of them.
Yeah, if you're giving a gift, take, they should give one back, all those kinds of things. Don't insult people. Bring a good look.
Reciprocity, hospitality, and gifts are the three big things.
And the best thing about gifts is something sentimental or emotional.
And spur of the moment. If something's given, it must be taken. Treating visitors to one's home with courtesy and generosity, and you have to show courtesy and respect in response. So we got to keep being nice. Thank God the crane hasn't pulled out his gun. I thought for sure he was going to shoot something. Oh, he's back from the bathroom.
Hey, Mogden, you know how you can ask questions to your thing? Is that once a day? How often is that?
I believe.
Is there anything we want to check today? Maybe about this right? Is it? Maybe about this Hellion or the Lord Wick?
Let's have
Or the Candlelit Carnival.
Or the Carnival, yeah.
Know what we're walking into?
Basically, I didn't want to ask because, frankly, I'm sure he'd want it to be a surprise. Every morning, I have to decide what my magic's going to look like for the day. So I kind of love to know if the carnival games are woo, throw a ball into a bucket. Or if they're surprise, you're fighting a bunch of people. I feel like that's an option. And
It's probably both.
very different spells.
So, correct me if I'm wrong here, Kyle. It looks like I've got 5 charges, and I can use 1 charge to ask 1 question per charge.
I think that is, yeah. I think that's the game plan.
I have up to 5 questions, and then I'm just trying to look here if there's a reset. If that resets after a day, or if it's just that's it.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's a full reset after a rest.
Okay.
But let me double check what it says specifically. Codex Gauntlet regains 1d6 expended charges each day, each dawn of the material plane. So that's the specific part. Is you have to wait for the day of the material plane, not your rest.
It's been like 1 hour, so we could be here for like 3 years before it reset.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Cool. And then those 5 charges can be distributed for any of the other features, but some of them require more than one.
exactly. So you can expend a charge to ask a question, and then you can expend 3 charges to do the word of recall to the safe haven
Right.
in a pre-designated sanctuary. But currently, you don't know where that is.
No. Okay. Cool beans.
So yeah, you have you can ask, and the intention here is for the planar codex. You can ask, but kind of any question. And what I would say is, if there's not an answer, you don't have to expend the charge.
Oh, that's very nice.
Like if there's nothing to provide you for whatever particular reason, doesn't count.
So it's like a lawyer. They only charge you if you win.
Yeah.
Some lawyers.
like a bus stop lawyer, like a bus stop advertisement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
Cool. Okay, when Andy gets back, I will tell Andy this news.
I can hear you the whole time.
Oh, it is magic.
I'm here to hear you the whole time.
We can ask up to 5 questions at this time, at which point we must wait to be recharged, but there is no telling how long this will take. Once per day in our time, and who knows how long that will be here.
Okay. Well, I'll leave that up to your judgment then, to what it is you think that needs more investigation. Perhaps the carnival's not the best option. It's a question, and if we're limited.
If you feel this is good use of charge, then we will ask. But if you think we should see carnival first, and then maybe ask closer to game time, that's also option.
I mean, I can also ask Flittermass about the carnival thing. Good to know, though. At least we have something.
This is true.
Although, didn't they say that it's like it's a little outdated? Like it's only as updated as the last time person was here. Like there's a whole war going on. Does it know about the war? Does it know about if borders have changed? Like, are we running on? Did someone not buy the new GPS package? So
the old operating system.
So your GPS is from 5 years ago,
almanac.
and there's roads that are closed now. Like,
Should have updated when we had Wi-Fi.
yeah.
Let's ask some questions.
Yeah.
I can be to give you a little insight into that question is the way these things are recorded is like most of the entries are entered in as like as record by the planeswalkers who recorded them. So there are like entries that can be kind of tapped into. So like if you want the last recorded entry, you could ask for that. You could ask for the names of the planeswalkers who recorded them and who was the last one, or like if you want that kind of information to provide context. But it can also just be a where is this? What can you tell me about this person, this place, this thing? Or you could ask generally about, like you said, like have the boundaries or the borders of the Feywild been reshaped as a result of the war? And we'll just see what happens.
But it's just like a wiki. Like it's just people, like a bunch of different people have contributed to it.
It's part of the prank. Flittermouse just goes in and changes the information. It's like, who was this planeswalker? Your mom. You know?
Dummy.
Just changes the language to Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to change it back.
Bastardo.
Okay, let's ask about Candlewick Carnival. Let's know what we're walking into.
Yeah, we want to do it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. So Mogden pulls out the codex and gets it fired up, and he looks to you guys and he says, "All right, what are we asking?"
I think we should ask about the Candlewick Carnival. Know what we're getting into?
All
I'd
right.
say, yeah. If
So, what is Candlewick Carnival? What can be expected?
What can be expected of people who participate in the Candlewick Carnival?
Is it like Wikipedia and then it will pull up a whole page with like the history of Candlewick Carnival and like games at Candlewick Carnival?
Depending on how you phrase the question will inform how I answer.
All right.
What can you expect if you attend the Candlewick Carnival?
Or should we just ask for like a general like background and history on Candlewick Carnival?
I don't know if the history matters, because I think then you could get like, oh my god, it's been around for this many years,
It's
and
true.
it used to be
Yeah.
like this, but like we don't really care what it used to be at this point.
How do we game this to get as much information out of it as possible? I'm trying to think about
How
it.
should one prepare for participating in the Candlewick Carnival? Bring a sense
this
of
one
adventure.
specifically, I think just what
is-
we expect visiting
Yeah, let's do
the
it.
carnival is like enough of a. We don't have a specific ask at this point. We're just trying to get a generalization.
So what is Candlewick Carnival? And I guess that's more than one question if we ask what is and
You
what
just
to
say like
expect.
what should visitors expect at the Candlelit Carnival?
Let's go with that. All
Okay.
right.
Done.
What should visitors expect at the Candlewick Carnival? You feel like the expend of the charge into the kind of gauntlet as you pose the question, and there's a beat as the kind of crystals of the gauntlet kind of light up and then glows and turns from its kind of blue to a green as you begin to hear. Visitors who come to the Candlewick Carnival will be treated to all manner of exciting game, treats, and prizes under the banner of Candlewick's own Wick Edgrin. Within the stocking court, the visitors will be treated to tricks and pranks. Those who attend the carnival as participants will find themselves entered into various styles of gauntlets and challenges in the interest of winning prize and favor with the Archlord Wick. That's about it.
Okay.
Wick. John Wick. You said you face Baba Yaga, yes? You know this?
I'm thinking I'm back.
Yeah. Okay. So it sounds like a good time with some possibility of shenanigans and a chance for our little friend here to meet his hero.
The word gauntlet got you a little hackled up a little at the idea of participating. That was not specified as to what that meant.
Yeah.
We could ask for a follow-up. Let me look at this thing. So does it reset every day? What is it?
It's a dawn of the material realm, which
Oh,
or
fuck.
material plane, which could be
Who
like
knows when that is?
Who knows? Been like an hour and
Guide as well. We do have a guide who's been there before.
that's true. That's true. Actually, we can ask him what the gauntlet might be referring to without wasting another charge right now.
Then let's just wait on it. Don't want to spend.
Excuse me, anymore.
Okay.
Let's have a nice rest. You enjoy some popcorn. Maybe see how willing Flittermouse is to talk about this thing. And yeah.
I'm still a little anxious about what that D12 was for.
Oh yeah, let's find out. I'm sure when we sleep
Also,
it'll be fun.
Is Cal here? Is Cal with us?
Yeah, Cal's been with us.
Cal is currently sitting outside, so I don't have to do 1,000 voices.
He's
just taking in
watching
the
guard
sunset.
outside.
Yeah.
You want pie?
Yeah, I'll take some better. Why not?
Oh God, Cal, you're here.
Always
As you guys begin to kind of settle into Crane, you are on kind of roving patrol. Each of you kind of go and do you set up your own sleeping bags, or do you just kind of like settle into whatever has been thrown down on the floor by Flittermouse?
Probably try and settle into it if it looks comfy and not damp or like weird.
No, seems fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with the nest.
I picture Mogden, despite being like bipedal, just like curling up like a bear, like on the ground, like a little.
Nettie and I sleep like back to back sometimes, or like foot to foot.
Yeah.
As you guys, the Harringons begin to kind of snuggle in, you feel, sleep start to kind of take you, and your minds begin to kind of drift. Obviously, there's lots on your minds specifically. DeCrane, as you're walking around, all of you hear this like really loud squeak sound, like a clown squeak. Everyone kind of perks up and looks over. DeCrane, you continue walking. Each step, a big squeak. Every step you take is going to squeak like a clown shoe, a clown nose squeak.
I just want to try something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull out a dagger and I'm just going to smack it into the ground. I just want to see if anything happens.
You stab into the wood of the floor with a thick...
No, it's you.
As you shuffle your feet, there's another squeak.
I think you're maybe his first prank.
You have
Got
become
you.
cursed by the squeaky clown.
This is not good.
Not if you intend to be sneaking at all.
This has to change now. Or there won't be.
DeCrane, we're so tired.
Are you squeaking?
I don't squeak. I'm pretty quiet.
Well then, don't talk.
Just put the blankets over my face a bit.
He's so mean, Nettie.
Justice, as you pull the blankets up, you feel something squirming in the blanket.
Oh boy, here we go.
My God, Nettie, stop moving.
And you don't feel anything?
Oh,
I said stop.
I'm not
Stop.
moving.
You're tickling me. There's something like underneath the blanket. What the heck is
I'm
that?
not even touching you.
You lift the blankets up and are suddenly swarmed by a dozen raccoons. They just burst up and around and begin to just scratch and claw at your face.
Aren't you like the same size? This is like you're gonna be trampled to death.
You take 6 points of damage as the swarm of raccoons just digs in and claws into your face.
And what happens? They disappear?
They're just going to keep doing this until you do something.
I immediately... My God, hold on. I have to fucking... Why am I 24 health? What's happening?
You took a bunch of psychic damage.
Oh yeah, fuck me. Jesus.
Oh no.
I think I use primal savagery instinctually. My fingers kind of extend into claws and I start trying to hack them back. I'm like, what is going on with this?
With each one you hit, it just puffs into smoke and disappears.
Flittermouse, are you doing this?
That's gonna hit. That's another 5 points of slashing
It's
damage. It's
still
a swarm.
back.
There's like, you probably got like, 5 or 6, but there's like 12.
Oh my God. Okay, I immediately heal myself.
Can Mogden help? Or is this
Yeah,
like Mogden just like takes a swat with his giant bear paw and just tries to like poke as
Can I
many of
take-
them as he can?
Can I take a handful of, or find the bowl of popcorn or something?
It's not here yet. Fluttermouse has gone to get the corn.
God damn it. Some other snack. I'll find some of the pie.
There's tons of pie. There's tons of candy.
Here, take
Great.
these fuzzy peaches.
I'm literally like going
Stop
to
it, Kenny!
them away with pie.
Make an animal
I'll
handling
like
check.
chuck a little bit of pie in front of them and see what happens.
Make an animal handling check.
Maybe. It's my animal handling. Oh god, it's a -1. 14.
They are not deterred from their attacking of Augustus.
How many
Nettie,
are
why are you
left?
standing there? Just get these stupid records off me!
By the time that Mogden has jumped in and Augustus has pulled and Enid, I'm sure, has swatted at one or pushed one way, they are dissipated. But the bite marks and the claw marks remain.
Oh my freaking god! How did he shove a pack of raccoons into my sleeping bag?
This is much worse than whoopee cushion. What are we getting into?
That did
To be
almost
honest, from
murder
this side,
me.
it's pretty funny.
Stuff
Augustus,
into a
you
great
have been
deal.
struck by the curse of the Rude Awakening.
Indeed. Rude awakening, indeed.
I'm gonna write it down.
A curse implies that this is ongoing.
Is this always
yeah?
gonna happen when I fall asleep?
This
How do I
is-
fucking break the curse?
No.
Oh boy.
We prank. We need to come up with our own prank now.
Prank him back?
It's the only way we break this curse, is my guess. That or I
Hostage
kill him.
situation. Yes, this is Mogden's speed for sure. Eye
Or
for
kill
eye.
You've initiated a prank war with a Fae being. Good luck.
Don't do this. Let's not murder him.
Reciprocal prank terror from little friend.
Either we prank or I put a bullet in him. What's
Nope, no, we're not
The
going to have a
Grain,
meeting.
you can't talk like that. We're supposed to be nice to him.
And also, we do need a car.
Each step that Jacrine takes is punctuated by a loud clown squeaky sound.
My god, every time I fall asleep, is it gonna be like that? The Crane, you better be standing over me every time I fall asleep. But don't shoot whatever attacks me, or you're gonna shoot me.
If it's a raccoon, do you want me to just skin it?
Well, as soon as I attacked them, they kind of like burst into little like pink smoke and dissipated, so I don't think you can skin it alive.
I'll just make sure they don't reach you.
Okay. Stop squeaking so close to me. I'm gonna sleep. It's like super distracting.
I can take big jumping leaps if you want to cover more
You
ground.
just- Wait, we just like stay still. You don't have to pace all the time.
I can do that. I can also climb things.
And all I can think of with the jumping noise is it's just like, it's the Super Mario, like, bow.
I just realized if I'm indoors, I could probably like I could hang on the ceiling and stuff. I can climb. I don't have to walk.
Is it
You
the
will get
shoes, or is
exhausted.
it,
Yeah.
like, can you take your shoes off, or is it just like it doesn't matter if you
I
step,
don't think it matters.
you're squeaking?
Let's find out.
You,
Take
gotta
your
go-
boots
Yeah,
off.
I'll try.
you take off your boots. You take a step.
Okay. Okay. I see how it is.
Just
This is gonna be tough for. It's gonna be tough for sneaking up on people again. Sneak attack. Guess you're not a rogue anymore.
Yeah. A minute or two later, you hear the kind of fluttering sound outside as Flittermouse returns with a bundle full of ears of corn, and you can see like an arm of a scarecrow hanging out of like kind of the bundle, and his like puffiness is all full of like hay and straw and like the ear of corn like kind of leaves, and he looks a little haggard. Okay, that was a bit more of a fight than I expected. I probably should have had some backup, but we got the corn, so who wants to roast it, huh?
What?
I
He
can
has
help
a
you
flying
roast it.
scarecrow.
Oh yeah, there were like 5 of them. It was a whole thing. I thought it was fun.
Hey, you know what else is fun that happened here? I got attacked by like a gaggle of raccoons when I tried to fall asleep.
I got to. I still got to. Oh man, that's a good one, huh? Bunch of raccoons. Oh.
It was like really alarming and like almost killed me.
You're still
Yeah.
bloodied and like scratched up.
Yeah, just my face.
Yeah,
Lots of
that's-
scratches.
That's a good one. I'm gonna tell. I'm building up to shook his others to Hellion as like my new submissions for him to kind of perfect and like to be
Okay.
his, So I think the Curse of the Rude Awakening is a pretty good one.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I think we could come up with some better ones while we're traveling together.
Oh, don't worry, I got lots more. We'll test them all.
Okay, cool. Let me roast this for you and I'll
Crackle a little fire energy there, and
Wow. Well, that's super fucking useful. I was gonna light a fire. Here. You can do that. That's great. Thanks.
Yeah, sure, here. Thanks. No problem. What are friends for?
Wow. Did you guys know he could light fire with his hands? That's pretty gross.
It's pretty great.
Well, it's pretty loads. I had a lot of stuff. I just got my butt kicked by the scarecrows there for a minute. So I'm gonna go slip too. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Hey, anything we should prepare for tomorrow when we go to the carnival?
No, it's gonna be a couple days to get there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Good
probably
night.
prepare for travel. So like if you need to prepare anything for like walking, or if you have any kind of weapons or magic, it's probably good to have because there's stuff on the roads. And could probably fight something. Maybe have some snacks.
Okay, sure. Yeah, cool.
Oh, you know what? Save a couple of these corns for tomorrow because you can just bring fire wherever we are and we can have roasted corn all the time.
That sounds good to me.
This is super useful. You're like a traveling stove. It's nice.
There's a lot more where that came from.
Oh, cool. Okay. Okay, good night. I'm gonna go sit now.
I hope there's no raccoons in there.
Not in here.
This fucking guy.
You cuddle back down into bed.
I check the sheet again.
Another raccoon runs out and jumps you on the face.
God damn it, there's one left.
You take 1 point of damage.
Just screeching at you.
You just hear quiet but loud chuckling from upstairs.
I'm gonna get that guy back, I swear.
I have a feeling that this is going to be a problem.
Crane, are you still doing roving patrol with your squeaky shoes?
Yep. I'm
Right?
climbing
None of
around.
us can sleep if that's going on the whole time. Can you find a chair, please?
What if I'm climbing on the wall? Am I still squeaking?
Everywhere you kind of touch to walk, whether it's with hands or feet, make the squeaky
I
sound.
was going to say, like,
Yeah,
do a handstand walk.
I'll sit and I'll just eye everything.
Okay. Go ahead and throw a perception check for me.
Sure.
As you guys begin to kind of nestle down into sleep. And as you guys are all kind of... Oh, Crane's gone. See ya.
Perception check. Vanish.
A pretty impressive stealth check. Just disappears.
Despite having all that squeakiness.
Yeah. As you guys are all kind of settling in, Mogden, as you're kind of laying in bed,
My turn.
you're just about to fall asleep, and you hear, psst, psst, hey,
You hear that?
over here.
Who is this? Where are you coming from?
It's coming from where your pack and where your gear has been set down, like wherever you would consider that. I assume with you guys it would be close at hand, just for protection. You want to keep your sword and whatever close by.
The Crane, do you hear this? You hear this voice?
Does my role depend on this?
It does not, because you don't hear anything.
Mogden kind of creeps over towards his bag and is trying to look for the source of this voice.
Kind of, you don't see anything. You start moving stuff around. Just, hey, what's going on? Hey, over here.
What? Where? Who are you? Where are you coming from?
You lift up your bag and your scabbard with your sword in it. It says, buddy, we've been together forever. What do you... Calm down. What's going on? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Swear to God, if this is Mixie, someone's gonna get it.
It's not Mickey, but as you have lifted up your scabbard and your sword, the voice is coming from your sword.
Wait, you're my sword. You are talking to me? Am I crazy? Or are you talking to me right now?
Yes to both, possibly. But
Have you always been able to talk?
I think so.
This is fascinating.
Yeah, I thought I would, just check in, see how you're doing.
You are very friendly sword for some terrible things that we have done together.
We had some good times. We had some real
Yes.
good times.
You sure have. What is your name?
You named me. I don't know. Have you named me?
I don't know.
This is something. That's a question for you, my man.
Perhaps I will think about this, depending on the relationship we develop. Now that I know you can talk to me, I will have to find fitting name for you. You've just always been my trusty iron companion, but
This is true.
I will think of name for you. What do you want? Why are you talking to me now?
I just wanted to check in, see how you're doing.
Oh, well, I have to say, this is slightly startling to know that my sword can speak to me, but I am happy to know that we can have conversation. We have much to talk about, my friend.
I would love to. I'm happy to talk about anything.
Well, do you need to sleep as a sword?
No, not at all.
Oh, well, Mogden needs to sleep, so maybe we converse in the morning, yes?
Of course. Yeah. You get your sleep. Get that beauty rest.
Okay, well, this has been very enlightening. Thank you for introducing yourself, and we shall pick this up tomorrow. I'm sure that the rest of the party will be very interested to know that Mogden is now able to talk to his sword.
I think that they will be really thrilled about this.
Yes, not crazy at all, right? This is pretty normal for most people, I imagine. Strong relationship with sword or knife or pistol.
As normal as I can imagine.
Ah, very good. Okay, then. Well, have a good sleep or night or whatever you do as sword. Mogden.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, very good.
We'll talk soon.
Okay, rest well.
Okay. DeCrane, Mogden has been talking to himself in a full conversation. This for a good minute or two there. Fully one-sided. Something has snapped.
Mogden looks at the crane. He's like, my sword is able to speak. This is amazing.
I come. I'm thinking maybe I should, because I don't want to squeak and alert everyone else to this. So I stay there.
Just across the room.
Let's say I'm gonna throw something at him to see if it wakes him up.
At Mogden?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna hit him. He's a big guy, and he's still, and you have very good aim. What do you throw?
Is there anything nearby that I could throw that wouldn't cause damage to him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like a point of damage.
Yeah, you got all kinds of just plates and cutlery and pie plates.
I'll throw a fork.
Okay. Perfect. You get dinged with a fork, kind of stirs you a little.
The hell, the crane? Why are you throwing fork at me?
Why are you talking to yourself?
I'm not talking to myself. My sword said, come over to the corner and start talking to Mogden. And I said to my sword, I did not know that you could talk. And it said, well, I have always been able to talk. And I said, this is news to Mogden, but now my sword is able to talk. And it's very news to me, but it is true. My sword can talk to me.
And just to be clear, I haven't heard anything from the sword, right?
Not a thing. Hey, Mogden, you should probably you gotta get rid of this guy.
Wait, the crane.
Is that his name?
Sword is not talking to you. This
guy sucks.
Hold
I don't
on.
like this guy.
This is a trick.
We should probably stab him.
One at a time, gentlemen, please.
Don't listen to the sword. It's a trick, like the squeaking.
This guy tells me to shut up one more time, and you better pick me up.
So you agree that the sword is talking then, yes, the crane?
Of course I'm talking.
It is a
I'm
trick.
talking right now. Listen, Mogden.
Yes.
No one hears it. But
How long have I been your iron companion? And you're gonna listen to this fuckhead?
Hey, now, let's not use strong language. This is friend of mine. He's strange, but he's friend of Mogden.
He's insulting
talking
you.
to yourself right now.
No, talking to the sword. You do not hear
The
it.
sword is not talking.
Well, let me bring
It's
it
in
closer.
your
You
head.
hear it if I bring it.
Yeah, let me off. Get me out. Come on. Let's go.
In your head.
Here, he pulls the sword. He shows it to the crane. Here, it's talking. You hear
Come
it.
on, swing me. Swing it.
No.
Can I break the sword?
No. No, you can't.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stick it into the ground and be like,
Hold on. Before we get that far, do you let him take your sword?
No, no way.
Oh.
I just like hold it up. I'm like, what are you
Okay.
doing? No, you're not grabbing. Guys, gentle,
It's not.
please.
Cut his hands off. Cut his hands off.
No,
Cut
you're
his
not
tongue.
cutting anything. It's after bedtime. It is time to
Snap him in the
rest.
foot.
No, you're
Put
not
your
doing
sword
that.
down and go to bed. It is not talking to you.
I agree with the crane. It is bedtime, and you
I'll remember this. You're going to
don't
side
get-
with him?
I choose when to swing you. You don't tell Mogden when to swing.
He's insulting you and insulting me, and you're just going to take it? I thought you were a better bear.
Hey, now this is not nice. After all we've been through, you do not need to be nasty. I know we have not had a chance to do any cutting lately, but this will change, I'm sure, very soon. So you just need to be patient and be nice, and then we will do what we do best. But we are not going to cut the crane. It is silly and super unproductive, especially at this hour, because Mogden needs to sleep.
Fair enough. However, this guy's going to turn on you one of these days, and I will get mine.
Go
I
to
don't
sleep.
know where this attitude is coming from. I have always been able to trust you, and you must be having a mood right now. You need to sleep. Maybe Sword also need to sleep.
Yeah, DeCrane, go to sleep.
You
Yes,
go
the
to
crane.
sleep.
You go to sleep. Everybody go to sleep. And put those clown shoes away, the crane, please.
I am not moving. Your sword is not talking. Go
Fucking
to sleep.
clown.
Yeah, this is very funny to Mogden too, because it just sounds like clown. I agree.
Can you guys please just sleep? I gotta attack with so many raccoons. Just gotta go to sleep, okay?
All right, you go to sleep, and I will also go to sleep, and then tomorrow we will discuss, what we do next with you, and I will find a name for you also. But right now, I'm not impressed by your attitude, my friend. I thought better of you.
Your sword is not talking to you.
All right.
I feel like you guys have a difference of opinion, and maybe we should all just figure this out tomorrow, please. I'm so
Yes,
tired.
Andy is all right. It is bedtime. Good night, Sword.
Good
Good one.
night.
Good night, Mogden.
He shoves it back in the backpack.
We'll visit this tomorrow.
I wrote down potential sword names. Attitude is a good one. Nasty.
Sass.
Like
Patience.
nasty.
As you all begin to settle in for sleep, I will need all of you to make Constitution saving throws.
No, I don't want to. Constitution.
Except DeCrane. No, actually, DeCrane, you'll still need to make it. Yes, everyone Constitution saving throws.
Oh, not very good. It's 11 for Mogden.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Nice.
5.
Okay.
Should I roll that with disadvantage, Kyle?
No, that one's fine. Kev, con save.
1.
Yes.
Gang, gang, gang.
Okay. Enid, DeCrane, Andromeda, you three will have a point of exhaustion going into
Ugh.
our leg of travel as your sleep or rest time for DeCrane at least is interrupted by the various pranks and elements going on here. Every step, DeCrane, you take wakes everybody up and trying to get settled in this interaction with Mogden. In 45 minutes, Flittermouse wakes up, is fully rested, and is trying to be really quiet and play the drums. And it's just an incredibly difficult night of rest for all of you.
He's just a 4-year-old.
Yep.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
scene is chaotic, and I love it.
Welcome to the Feywild.
So yeah, 3 of you get points of exhaustion. Mogden and Augustus, you guys are able to kind of soldier on through it. However, before we end tonight's game, Augustus and Enid,
Oh boy.
as your unconscious forms do drift into dream, you have the potential to dream of things that you will learn about from your lives previous. I'd like both of you to roll wisdom saving throws. Augustus, yours is at disadvantage.
Okay. Wisdom save. Okay.
Oh, nice.
22.
Okay.
My first one was really good, but with disadvantage, 11.
Oh.
11. Unfortunately, your mind is still too scattered and too troubled by what you have seen to provide any sort of concrete. You get lots of sparse images, but when you do finally wake, they are ghosts. It's just too hard to take control of, and it all slips and through your fingers.
Better than that one last time. Take this.
Enid, however, I would give you the choice for your role. Is there something that you, when you went to sleep, was there something you would have tried to think on and focus on as you were settling in for rest? Or do you not have any particular thing and you'd kind of just let your mind do its thing?
I'll just let my mind do its thing.
Sure. Then I will be your mind. As you do slip into your sleep, what is most fitting for today? You had a pretty fun day today, so it wouldn't be any of these awful things.
Great.
But you had a very, especially at the end of the day, a very tricksy kind of end to your day. Enid, as you slip into dream and memory, you find yourself in the burrow. This little hideaway that you and Augustus have kind of squirreled away in home, this little area for you guys to tuck away from the rest of the world and to run off and hide when you have had fights with your parents, or when you just needed to get away from all that's going on, and when you need somewhere just to be kind of out of the light, because everywhere at home is so bright all the time. It's always so beautifully bright, but every now and again you just want a little bit of shadow. You want a little bit to hide away from. And so this burrow has become that little nest, this little place for you guys to sneak away to. And not many people know about it. Your parents know there's somewhere, but they don't know where. But one other person who does know is someone within your family who you have been close with, probably the one that you're closest to outside of Augustus, obviously, and your mom and dad, your cousin Viridia. This kind of a cousin of yours who is a year, 2 years, 3 years older than you, but has been kind of a bit of a mentor figure for you as one of the few within the family and within the kind of whole druidic order and group that you guys have grown up with, who have kind of bucked tradition and are not so in the druidic world and so hippie and this side. They've definitely taken a little bit of a punk rock rebellious nature to the kind of world order that has been established here within this family. And there's a part of you, whether you've spoken out loud about it or just kept it within, that you like that. You like that kind of that punk energy. You like not necessarily just doing what everyone else tells you to do and following the plan and following the order. It's also orderly. And so after a fight with your mom about something mundane, you slipped off to the burrow. And after maybe an hour of kind of hanging out with your own thoughts, doing however you would entertain yourself in the burrow, getting some energy out, you hear some footsteps approach. And a little shadow darkens the kind of entry around the burrow's kind of hidden entry, and you watch it slide away, and you so expect Augustus, as always it would be. But instead, ducking in, you see the kind of darker furred and very punk rock and rebelliously kind of shaved down fur to give the ears and mohawk style of cousin Viridia, who kind of ducks in. Hey kid, how you doing?
Oh, hey, good. How about you?
Just same old, She slides the kind of door back over and comes in and kind of sits down with you. I heard about the scrap with Twyla.
The scrap?
You guys are just kind of at it again. I know.
Twyla?
It's your mom. Are you gonna just do what these guys are all doing? Like, I know your brother's kind of on the path, Adelphus is, kind of looking his way a lot lately and kind of cozying up to him, and he's gonna be pulled away. And you're not gonna follow him, are you?
I go everywhere with my brother, so yeah, probably.
Yeah, but that's the way you can't go without being chosen.
Well, it's Augie. I'll find a way.
I don't think he'll let you.
Why?
When you're chosen, it's your calling. You're over there. You're doing that. He's not gonna have time for you when he's caring for the next grove. There's no way.
Yeah, but we come as a pair.
Well, in this grove, yeah. But you don't think he's gonna take that next step up? You know how much he looks up to these guys? You know how much he cares for the Shaylon? They're like his whole thing, his whole world. And you and I don't care about that stuff.
Yeah, but he's not gonna go without me.
I don't know. I just think that Adelphus is already kind of setting the seeds and planting and going. And if we have a storm and we have a new one to hand off to Augie, I think he's gonna take it. And then it's gonna be you alone. I don't want that for you.
Well, you don't know Augie like I do. He would never leave me.
Hey, I know. I'm just putting it out there that if something happens and he does start going that way, I've been really thinking about joining the Moon's Call. I think you and I should go together.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is so boring. There's nothing cool that ever happens here. It's just the same old fucking carrots in the sun. Yeah, okay. I want something else. I want something fun. I want adventure. You want adventure?
I mean, I want adventure, but I don't want to do it without Augie.
Yeah, I get that. There's no way he's going to Moon's Call. It's all the way up in Winter's Howl. There's no way he'd even consider leaving the grove. So you're just going to sit here because he does?
Well,
this is our chance to get out and do something. We're still a part of it. We're still here. The Moon's Call protects this place. I know Adelphus thinks it's a waste and that it's antithetical to the whole thing here, but you need to protect something as precious as this.
well, to me, Augie is as precious as this.
So you want to protect them?
Yeah.
That's how we do it. We gotta get trained. We gotta learn. We gotta have a little adventure for us so that we can protect them when we come back.
Alright, so you're going tomorrow?
I think so. I'd like you to come with me.
Alright, well, as long as we're not gone all day. I don't want anyone to know we were gone. Especially Augie.
It's a bit of a trip, ain't it?
How long?
A couple weeks.
Couple weeks!
Hey, we gotta go get trained. It's a whole thing. It doesn't happen overnight.
Oh, what am I supposed to tell him?
Tell him you're going off to get better, to protect this place. And that, I don't know. You need some space. You need some time. You need some adventure. If he's not going to do it for you, Why should you give up your life for him?
'Cause I would.
Well, that's sweet. But it's less sweet when someone comes to this place, or comes to the New Grove if he gets it, and they come to take it, and you're not ready to protect him.
Yeah, I am a better fighter than him after all.
Yeah, far shot.
Alright, we can go.
I'm not saying we sneak away or nothing. Like, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell Aki if you want. I just really think that we should go. We gotta go soon. It's a long ways out there. The feral one's only gonna be there for so long.
Well, alright. I don't want you going alone.
That's the spirit. Come on, Nettie, we're gonna have such a good time.
Alright.
Awesome. Okay, I'll get all this stuff together. I'll meet you at the base of the tree tomorrow. Like tomorrow morning, is that okay? Or do you want to go tomorrow afternoon?
Nah,
Whatever works for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try not to sleep in.
No, I'm so excited. Okay, I'll see you then.
Okay.
She slips out. As you kind of slip out of the memory, that moment, and just slip a little back into your waking mind, you can feel yourself coming to wake up the following, not morning in the Feywild, but you know what I mean, the end of your rest. There's just a cold pit in your stomach. You know something went wrong after that time. And you know that was real. You know that happened. That was a full memory that was just being brought back. And you kind of wake up and you can see Augie right there. And there is just this pain from stomach to heart, like a plunge of an icy dagger. You can just feel some betrayal, some long buried pain that you can't quite place. And you all wake up the following morning to a clattering sound as Flittermouse has begun the act of pulling together breakfast and just smashing all the things in the kitchen area. A new day greets you in the Feywild, a new day in which you will begin to travel once more, now en route to the city of Candlewick and a fateful adventure at the Candlewick Carnival. We'll see that next time.
Ooh, that was so tense. Oh my god.
Viridia, what happened to Viridia?
Viridia, the feral one, Shaylon. That was really good stuff.
That was
A little stuck.
One last note for the viewers out there. We're about to be taking a little bit of a break off from playing the game here for a bunch of life stuff that's going to happen on all sides here. So hopefully we won't have any issues with hitting our uploads by the time we're kind of backdated. We should be okay. But just in case, keep an eye on our socials and we'll keep everybody up to date.
Thanks for watching. Don't make deals with Flittermouse or a raccoon will get you.
It's pretty funny.
He'll eat your face off when you're trying to sleep.
Face.
That was a great one.
That was awesome.
It was a fun.
That's really fun.